Oh, good morning. Nothing like working in all this sloshy wetness. Wow. Anyway, I'm going to install this. It's all nicely painted and nice now. Install this with some bolts. I've got to find my never sees. I don't know where that just went. I just had it. Gotta find the never sees and bolt it up. Okay, I just never seized all 4 of these bolts. I just put 3 lines on them. When I tighten it up, I'll push the never sees around it. Don't get too involved. It's just hand threaded on. I gotta go find a plastic bag or something to sit on. This is rough. Yeah, I laid down a garbage bag so I can get in at this. Everything, I tighten these up. They're fine threads, so they're a pain in the butt, but they hold on better. Okay, nice and tight. What I'm going to do is clean it while I scratch the paint. I'm going to just spot paint it, even though it's not paint and leather. I'm going to put this emergency cable in, basically reverse all the stuff we did. It's a lot easier putting stuff back together than it is taking it apart, except for the springs. Alright. Well, that's good. Very nice. Okay, I'm gonna go wash my hands. This is really dirty work. I'm gonna rebuild the brake caliper. The brake cylinder, rather. What I'm gonna do today is put the hub back, put the bearings in the race, or the bearings, the race is built in, the bearings in the seal, and then put my axle back in, even though it's not going to be totally attached on the inside yet. So I have to figure out how to put that back together. All the gears fell out. But at least I can put a tire on here so people will see that there's a tire on here. I don't know if I'm going to get to the brake part of this yet or not. Okay, got my little driver. Pull this out. This here to keep some moisture from going in there. Keep it from getting dust mostly. You don't want dust. Dust is not your friend in cars. At least not in these parts of them. Alright, hopefully I put the words and letters on the outside so in case you want to identify it ever, you can. Okay, I'm going to drive this right in there till the seat's on the end with this and a sledgehammer. I can't show it because I don't have enough I don't have anybody to hold the camera. Still have a ways to drive it yet. I just wanted to show you guys something. Just make sure that this doesn't go in crooked, or you have on the way down you want to make sure it's straight, or you risk damaging your bearing when you're sledging on it. You want to make sure you don't hit on any of these rollers or anything other than the outside. To use an aluminum thing like this, it minimizes any risk of damage, but there's still risk of damage. So see, it's going in, it's a little more up there than it is here. You want to try to even it out with your hammer blows. Okay, that's in there. You can hear the tone of it change when it seats. It starts to hit solid ground. Okay, I'm going to put the seal in. I'm going to use a little tap hammer for that, probably. I could use my installer for that. Usually I use like a little tap hammer, just tap it in slowly. And since I got the right tools for a change, I'm going to use them. Alright, the seal's in now. I'm going to pre-grease these. I was going to use the old stuff, but just in case there's grit in it, I think I'm going to get some new 90 weight. Use that. Well, I don't know if it's 90 weight anymore. They got all multi-grade rear end fluids nowadays, all high-tech stuff. So anyway, now the new seal's in, I'm going to go get some grease from a grease store, and you got to just carefully slide in your rear axle, make sure you don't damage this seal. And when you're installing this seal, another thing I forgot to mention is it's not going to have as much toughness as that bearing, so you just take your time and tap it in slowly, again like the bearing. The tune will change when it seats. You don't want to force anything with this, you don't want to wail on it or anything. Okay, I stuffed a rag in there just to keep the dust and moisture and dirt out. Okay, and everything's looking really good now. This guy gets the oil, and I think I'd slide the axle in. I can put the brakes in after the fact, so I just want to really get it so it looks like it's got a tire on it. I live at a condominium, and I do that, I'm complaining. Okay, it's off to the auto store. I can get some 80-90 oil. For the rear, I looked it up. 80-90. I don't know, I might get synthetic oil though anyway. It's a bad day for working. But I'm getting scared that I'm running out of days. I can still put a whole brake system on it. It's got pre-greased this a little bit. It's oil. God, it's nasty out there. We're gonna snow pretty soon. Okay, nice and greasy. Alright. I don't know, man. I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna just stick the axle in it now. Okay, well, it's pretty good and it doesn't shake. Everything feels good. There's no wobble. It's not locked in yet. I'll lock them both in at the same time. I gotta figure out how to put it together, the insides. We'll do that on a drier day. I'm gonna clean up the brake components so I can reinstall these. Get moving on all this. Okay, well, I got a wheel cylinder. Apparently they're so cheap you don't have to rebuild them anymore. You got a brand new one for $10. And I paid for another one that I'm going to pick up tomorrow. They also have all the brake components, which is going to be expensive, but it'll be a lot cheaper that way than if I paid somebody to do it, that's for sure. No, they're probably pulling it back so that all these rocks stop pulling on the cars all the time. That's what I was wondering. People have been getting killed from that. This area? Yeah. Across from Mid-Ed in Pennsylvania, we're in New Jersey. Because my mom is hungry again, and she is having a hankering.
Just realize having a happy sandwich every day.
Yeah,
not talking to real eating.
Well, Delaware is pretty today. Well, it's good that auto place has those brake things, because that'll speed up my brake project, which is going to be a pain in the butt. Okay, that was like $16, almost $17 to feed my mom here.
It's not to
Yeah.
feed your mom. You got two subs.
Two subs.
Let's split one. Yeah,
I'm not sure. Well, chow down, Ma.
I swear.
Anyway.
Now, are these each side?
It's gonna be yummy anyway.
The top of me.
Really?
Yeah, but
Save them?
yeah, I said to them, yeah.
They're talking about a pit bull my mom saved.
I said, get down. And he actually got right down. And then I went to a few mountain areas to look for his owner. Then I wound up having to go to the
McDonald's sells ice cream if you wanted it. My mom has had her fill with subs, but now she wants ice cream again. I think we got her one earlier, right?
Yeah.
Or was it yesterday? Small cones cost like $6 nowadays. $3.50. Anyway, it's a nice fall day. We're hunting down some ice cream for my mom.
Of course, you're not going to have any at all.
Probably not, because I'm not a big eater like you are. Get it, and all that cone.
Right.
We'll go to Bangor and we'll get one of those. That was good, actually.
Yeah.
I'm surprised there's so many people out on the road. It's been like desolate for a while. Now there's people out. Well, $9 worth of ice cream for my ma.
From your mom?
And me.
Uh-huh.
I got a Sunday. But this is a lot of money, man. Smaller ice creams than they used to have years ago, too. Okay, we're at the Portland market. My mom's sitting in the car. She never comes in anymore. At least we didn't get sodas. She bought like 8 sodas yesterday, though. I got her some Cheetos. Oh, I'm not making any real fast headway on this van. We just got back. My mom's in the house now. I'm gonna take another trip out to Jersey. I should have gone before, but thought I had 2 bolts. I think I could buy 4 bolts for the brake wheel cylinders, because whoever put them in before put all these Mickey Mouse bolts in there. Okay, I'm back in Jersey again. Going up Route 94. Last time it was 46. That's why we didn't go down this way. So anyway, I may put it in tonight. If not, I'll just do it tomorrow morning. At least we won't have to go out. Losing days after days after days. And I'm really running out of time. And the thing is, I'm going to be stopping in Virginia. It's going to be darn cold for living in my van working on storage units. Okay, just leaving Tractor Supply. It was 78 cents, not too bad. There's a few bolts though. Okay, there's the bolts I just bought. Bolts and nuts and whatnot. There's paint them too. Windy out. Not the best day to be painting stuff. Okay, just flipped them over for a second coat. I've been inside cleaning the brake parts. Maybe I can get them painted tonight too. Great, must have got some moisture on this side somehow. We'll let this dry up and I'll hit it again. Okay, I've been cleaning these brake parts for a little bit. My mom's freaking out because I'm doing it in the kitchen. But I'm running out of time and I really have nowhere to do it. And it's got to get done. I can't afford to just replace all these. It's just grease on them, that's all. Anyway, I'm going to let these dry overnight and then I'll paint them tomorrow with engine paint, which dries pretty fast. Probably paint them all silver or something. I still got a little bit more in that coffee can full of dishwashing detergent mixed with water. Okay, this stuff's all clean and ready to paint. I moved it over here by the coffee machine. This room's a mess. We need to really go over this kitchen. This is ridiculous. Anyway, this is ready to paint and put together tomorrow. I might paint it later tonight if it doesn't rain. Okay, I just picked up all the bolts I just painted that I just bought. They're all dry already. I'm going to leave this project for tomorrow, I think. The garbage pail is getting ready to kick over. It's so much wind out there. Okay, I taped this new brake wheel cylinder up. I'm going to paint it red. I got high heat red. Okay, I'll let it set up a little bit, then I'll flip it to the other side. Okay, got that painted. I'm going to let that dry overnight. I guess I am going to paint those brake parts. The wind died down a bit. It's about 7:15 at night. Okay, I got all these ready to paint. I assembled the star wheel because I don't want any paint getting on the inside of that. I will be putting never sees on the threads of that. That's a self-adjuster. It's called a star wheel. It's a self-adjusting piece to keep your brakes adjusted. I don't know if the newer brakes do that, but that's how they used to do them. Alright, I'm going to paint this stuff all silver, I think. Okay, here's the first coat one side. Kind of hard to see in the dark with this cheesy light. By the way, this is 500 degree engine paint. Yeah, it isn't going to get that hot. If it's over 500 degrees on these parts, then your van's on fire. Alright, I'll let that heat up, or seat up a little bit. Okay, they're all flipped over. I'm going to give them another shot. Oh, one more coat for these. They failed the test. These ones passed though, so that's good. One more shot. Yeah, it's 8:15 at night. Thought I was going to be done, but I forgot to do these brake plungers. Wow, that one's got a lot of wear on it. Huh. That'll be alright though. I'll clean them up and paint them. Okay, all this stuff passed inspection. And put this in the bag with the others. Okay. There's the finished product of this. Just got to paint those two caliper ends. Okay, time to paint the forgotten pieces. I taped it off because the middle part on the bottom is going to be below a dust seal anyway. And I'll probably have some never sees on it. So that it'll, because there's a little bit of action on there, not that much, from pushing the brakes down. So the rest of it can be painted. And again, I'm using 500 degree engine paint, which is a ceramic paint. It's tougher than normal paint, that's why I use it. I'm not thinking that there's going to be that kind of temperatures in there. Rust-Oleum is probably fine, but I like the hard paint. Okay, I'll let this tack up and flip them and do the other side, and then these will be done. I don't like these late night work. Okay, this one's totally dry. This is brand new. I'm gonna take the tape off it now. This is painted with 1200 degree flat red. Okay, there it is. All painted up. Perfect. Well, it started raining. I had flipped and sprayed this, so hopefully didn't get any water on it. After it tacks up, I'll take them off of there and bring the garbage can lid back out. Okay, this is the stuff I've done tonight. Cleaned up all the brake parts for the right rear, painted them, painted the new wheel cylinder, and I bought and painted some new bolts for the wheel cylinders, for both wheel cylinders. And I got the other side of the brake parts soaking in palm olive, well, I don't know if it's palm olive, in dishwashing fluid. And I'll clean them tomorrow and do the same thing. Hopefully get if it's not raining, I'll get the other side done as well. Then I can start putting the rear together. Then I can start concentrating on the brake lines.